Hello, I'm Vivian Joy, and here we are focusing on your future, because you spend a lot of time in the past thinking about what you could have done, should have done, who you should have had in your life, who you shouldn't have had, who you should be, who you shouldn't be. And it's all past. So actually these Friday sessions, very quick, thought-provoking, hopefully emotion-provoking sessions for you, are about your future. And today I want to talk about going inside. So we've been talking about how externally referenced people, and if that's what really makes you buzz, what that can do inside of you. And actually it's important to go inside. I remember when COVID hit, I did a video about 3 years ago now, and it was all about when you can't go outside, go inside. And lots of people realized, actually, my joy isn't outside of myself. It isn't going out to parties. It isn't going out for this. It's actually to start to understand my life and what I really want for my life. And if you were one of those people, you'll perhaps be on that journey still. So what do I mean by go inside? Because the thing is, lots of our life is lived here, this frontal cortex of the brain. All thoughts. They are triggered by the unconscious, and that is the process that's going on. And in our day-to-day life, unless somebody takes us down into our heart center, we don't tend to go there. So unless you do lots of yoga or meditation or Tai Chi or whatever, all the stuff that kind of aligns you more, because you have got 3 brains at least, actually. In fact, there's more evidence and research being done to suggest how different parts of you have a memory and have conscious thought, believe it or not. And there's something called a process called embraining, which is talking about the heart, mind and gut, and the gut has its own feeling. That's where the saying comes from, my gut feel is, because there's something, if it's not quite right, your gut doesn't feel right. So just think about this. And if your heart isn't in it, is another a saying we hear. And you know, you've got to have your brain in the game, and it's the one that I use. And if you get all 3 of those aligned and merging and tingling and vibrating, sorry to get a bit woo on you, but I am very woo. I'm a spiritualist, I'm a medium actually. But if you can get all of those vibrating with the same feelings, the same intentions, the same thought process around your future, then it's not hard work. You know, you hear about people saying, I have to have self-discipline, I have to get up and go to this, I have to. Should, must. I call it masturbating. The clients find that quite amusing. I should probably trademark actually. Masturbating. If you're doing masturbating, then it's all here, because the heart never has a must. The gut never has a must. It has just a feeling. And when you're in that space, and think about parts of your life where you just want to do it, it's just so natural. You want to reach out to people you care about. You want to give your partner a hug. You want to, you know, support your child and cry with your child. These are things that are aligned to all of you. They make sense here, in your heart and your gut. And now I want you to imagine if you could create that, which you can, in your business, where it just feels right. And I know this for a fact. You know, I never teach or train or mentor or coach anything I haven't really been through, in honesty. Although I can as a coach, we can coach anything. I prefer to do things I have real empathy with. And I've had 4 businesses, and please, they've all been fantastic. If you look at how successful a business should be, if you're measuring it by, you know, impact on the people that were clients and, you know, staffing or financial, they've been great. But the one and only one that has really been totally aligned with me is what I do now. And the more I do what is aligned with me, the more aligned it becomes. It's a beautiful self-fulfilling prophecy. So if you have any thoughts or feelings in your day of, oh God, I don't want to do this, oh, should I be doing this, maybe I should do something else, even if it's a very quiet suggestion, because the inside of you is very quiet and suggestive. The brain and outside of you is very forceful, domineering, and almost like bullying tactics. What's wrong with you? Why haven't you done this? That's the head. Oh, I wonder if you could just do that. Is the quiet and very powerful suggestion of the internal parts of you, your soul, your internal guidance system, whatever you want to call that, whatever your belief is. Just think about when you're just intuitively driven to do something, or you seem to just intuitively know if someone's not telling the truth or not for you. This is your inner guidance. And with business, if you can get your inner guidance working on it as well as your head for strategy and your physical for taking action, winning. every part of you aligned. If you need some help with this, you know you're completely out of alignment or a little bit off, because a little bit off is still a no. If it's not a hell yes by every part of you, then it's a no. I have a client, Jen, who says if it's not a fuck yes, then it's a no. And that is absolutely the truth. So if you have some of that going on, some self-doubt, something not quite clicking, something not quite doing what it should do, then we need to just have a look and make sure, get some alignment. If you want to do that, you can book a call with me. You can book a session with me. I do breakthrough sessions, 2 hours, very intensive. We cover a lot. I move very quickly, as you could probably tell, or just to have a conversation with me to make sure that what I do and who I am is right for what you need and who you are. So I look forward to that conversation.